This is my medical marijuana card. I want you to see that. That's what it says at the top. I'm just covering up my number, but you can see my name. You can see me on there. I want to talk about how it is a catch-22 to have a card. So I have had a card in Denver and in Arizona, and I moved actually to Arizona so that way I could actually keep my card because my mom passed from overdose of prescription medication. It was an accidental overdose, which they give you a lot of things. They sell you. So they say take this with your heart and put this with your blood pressure and put this with this and this with this, and it ended up killing my mom. So before I take some um, prescribed medications for arthritis, for my carpal tunnel in my hands, for the situations that I have personally, psychological and physical, I would rather take herbal products or products that's not harmful to me, in my personal opinion. But you know what? I went to an interview one day. Actually, I went to an interview yesterday to talk to a guy about some field work, and I got hired and fired within the same conversation. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it went. The guy said, "Oh yeah, we'll hire you for X amount of dollars." I'm like, "Okay," and he was like, "Can you pass a drug test?" I'm like, "Yeah, everything but for marijuana." I said, "I got my card for that. I went to the doctor. I got my card. I'm legal." And then I was like, "Oh, okay, that shouldn't be no issue. Let me go in here and talk to this lady." Come back probably like 20 minutes later. Took them a while, so evidently they was trying to debate. And he come back and say, "Man, our insurance won't cover you to be on that medication." I said, "Excuse me?" So I can take um, anything that got oxycodone, oxycontins. I can take anything that's got heroin based, that got methamphetamine based, cocaine based, and it's fine. But by me having my card, oh no, that's not a real deal. You got to be on one of these, and then it's no problem. I'm like, what? But you telling me you can't find nobody coming to work? Then you tell me how you appreciate me coming to work, coming there on time on the appointment, having all my gear ready to do the job, and the only reason you tell me you can't hire me now was because I got my medical card, and you asked me, will you quit? Hell no, I'm not gonna quit. You gonna quit taking your medication? Nah. That's why that's why I'm on it. You see what I'm saying? So my purpose, my goal is I'm gonna live in states and places that embrace my use of marijuana. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I left the South. I mean, I don't. People going to jail getting stupid time over something that's legal. That's something that's actually can help you. Now you do have people that abuse it. I get it, but some people need outside medication. You know what I mean? That's not over the counter. I mean, from a doctor. You know what I mean? They'd rather go and say, okay, I'd rather take this here for my pain, or this here for this, and this here for that. You know what I mean? Because they do have different herbal stuff for all different situations. So all I'm saying is, I think it's a catch-22 because it's cool for you to be on prescription medication. I would have thought this was a prescription, but it's not a demising medication, which actually a doctor said, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a prescription for this once a month." So they don't want to respect that with the laws. I think that's kind of fucked up, though. It's legal everywhere, but then they find another way to say, "Oh, we can't hire you, or we can't work with you due to this point." So that was another reason, also on why I decided to be independent, because I've been to prison. So I done had all of my life. I have been held back some type of way. I have been deceived. I have been uh, stepped on some type of way. And then I was like, if I can be free, and if it takes me to mean I got to have my own business to be free, in order for me to do what I like, you know, in order for me to live the way I want to, then hey, I'm gonna have to struggle. Then I'm gonna have to figure it out, because before I put myself in the trick box for you to tell me, oh, I'm gonna pay you this much, but you have to, even when you're not working for me, I want you to be perfect. That's pretty much what they telling you. So you telling me on the job I can take this medication before I go to my other stuff, that's fine. But I got to be perfect on and off the job to get this little bit of money, and I got to obey all of your rules. Nah, I'm not going for that shit. You know what I mean? That's why I'm gonna be independent forever if that's the situation. You see what I'm saying? So learn how to create you a business. And I'm going to say this because if you don't learn how to create a business and get you an income coming, you're going to always be in somebody's trick bag. You're going to always be controlled by someone, always have to change who you are to fit someone else's agenda. We too old for that, man. You know what I mean? So if you know who you are, be who you are. That's all I'm saying. Hold on.